Hey guys, how you doing tonight? It's Al. It's Sunday night, and I had a beautiful day today. We had a very nice, relaxing day by the pool. Did a lot of reading. Did a lot of hanging out, speaking, doing a little bit of speaking to some of the people in the pool today. And they were very much interested in maybe coming up to the facility and taking some of those free classes that we're going to be offering. Um, Let me fix this here. Wait 1 second. This kind of moved a little bit on me. There you go. Yeah, we're going to be giving the free classes on our soft opening on August 26th and 27th. Okay. Check the website, the key to the number two mindfulness.com. The key, the number two mindfulness.com. Check it out. Check out the website. But that's not why I'm here tonight. I'm here tonight to talk to you guys about mainly. I'm here to talk to the men today because I was doing a little bit of reading in one of my books. I call my Bible books. It's one of the books that I always take out every now and then, and I start reading through it, and I start, just going back to some of the subject matters that I like to read about and to brush up on. So I'm constantly always brushing up on a lot of the information that I've learned over the years, just to keep abreast of everything. To keep the knowledge of understanding of where the beginnings are of your life and how your life proceeded. As you grew older and as you're growing older. And one of the things that I came across is that men in particular have a very, very hard time with egoism. Okay? Our egoic self is very, very hard to understand. Okay? So men, they just think like, oh, it's a macho thing and blah, 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 and this and that, you know what I mean? But they don't understand how deep that really goes. Okay? So that's something that needs to be addressed. And I'm going to address this pretty deep when I have my meetups. I'm going to address the ego pretty deeply because once you could kind of let go of the ego, you could let go of materialistic. And once you could let go of materialistic, you could change your whole outlook in life. Okay? You could change your whole outlook in life. You could change the way you feel, the way you think, your thought process, the way you express your emotions. Okay? You could learn how to release and let go of a lot of bad traumas and a lot of fear that you might have in your life. Okay, once you could balance your energies, your feminine and masculine energy, you could balance it through your chakra and your kundalini and your meridian line system. Okay, so all the systems in your body. Okay, the chakra system, the 7 chakras, and how you need to open them. There's a lot more than 7 chakras, but most of the Western people here only talk about the 7. Okay, there's a lot of chakras, a lot of different points of energy points in your body, and that's what the Metatron cube. Basically, that little emblem that I wear all the time. I'm not wearing it tonight. I took it off already, but that has to do with all the points of energy. It's a geometric sacred geometry of the universe. So that has a lot to do with how we feel and how we think and how we process thoughts as men. Okay, but I just wanted to tell you guys that I was reading in one of my books here that like I said, is like one of my Bible books about men suppressing their emotions and how we suppress emotions so much. And that's why a lot of men die before women. Okay? That's a proven fact. Okay? And the reason being is that men suppress because of their masculine energy. Their masculine is dominant. So they suppress a lot. They don't release it. And it makes us ill. It makes us ill. All the stress, okay, from working and jobs and this and that, all the weight on your shoulders that you feel every day of your life, okay, that you have to support your family. Even if your wife works, it doesn't matter. Still, men are men, okay? And that's the ego. That's where I'm saying the ego comes in. See where the ego comes in? Men are men. And we want to make sure that we're going to provide for our families. We want the best for our families. You understand? We'll deal with all the stress out there in the world to make our families' lives easier. 99.9% of us anyway. You understand? Some men, they just don't care. But that's another story in itself. Okay, that's something else that we'll get into one of these days. I'll explain that. How that's all passed down from generation to generation. And there's not one of us in this world that doesn't go through that trauma. Okay? But anyway, so I wanted to just tell you that try not to suppress all your emotions so much. Okay? Let it go. Let some of your emotions go. And I was reading this passage here about crying. Okay? Now, most guys, if they do cry, they might cry in a car once in a while by themselves or whatever, but they never want to let their wife see them crying, or the kids, or Aunt Mimi, or whatever. You don't want anybody to see you crying because you're shameful. And you're fearing what they might think of you, that you're lesser of a man because you shed some emotions. But that's not the case. It's totally not the case. You have to shed emotions just like a woman does. And that's basically how you can almost balance that's one of the ways that you can balance your masculine and feminine energy. Okay? By not fearing so much of how somebody might perceive you because you're crying. Okay? It's just like me. If I was to put on a blindfold and go outside and put my arms out and put a sign, free hugs, okay, you wouldn't believe how many people would come up for a free hug. Okay? And a lot of men, because men suppress their emotions. So now, if I have blindfolds on, I can't see who that man is. So he won't feel shameful to come up and give me a hug that he probably hasn't had a hug in who knows how long. So many people in this world haven't had a hug. I can't tell you how many. Okay? Hundreds and hundreds of thousands and millions of people never get a hug from somebody. Okay? So I would have to put the blindfold on in order for that man to come up to give me a hug. Now, a woman might do it a little easier. Okay? Not that saying that the woman would do it too. They might be a little standoff because they're like, who's this guy? He wants to give everybody hugs. No. It's an experiment that you could do. Okay? And then you'll understand it. There was an experiment that was done like that. And you wouldn't believe the outcome. But anyway. So I was reading one of these passages in one of my Bible books. I call my Bible book. So books I always go back to, and reference, when I want to catch up on something, or I'm thinking about something and I want to, just read about it a little bit more and let it sink into this mind of mine, my subconscious mind, my unconscious mind. All right. I'm going to read this to you now. It's about emotions. It's about crying and emotions. Now listen to this. Crying is a person's way of releasing emotions that cannot be expressed or find the words for. Okay? Crying can be healthy as it helps you to process bottled up emotions and otherwise would be suppressed. So instead of you suppressing the emotions, you're crying to let the emotions out so you don't suppress it. Because what happens when you suppress emotions and you suppress all these things in your life, your body goes into a dis-ease state. And what happens when it goes into a dis-ease state? You get sick. You get sick. Okay? Sometimes you go into such a stressed or emotional state that you get a flu, or you get a sore throat, or you get a migraine headache. You understand? Or you get something wrong. You feel like your back hurts, your shoulders, your neck. You understand? Things like that. That's because you're suppressing these emotions that you need to let go and let out. And that's what our facility is going to do to help. We're going to help people to let these emotions out. Okay? A lot of the things that we're offering, 90% of the things that we're offering is to help you release emotions and change your thought process in your life, to help you better yourself and make yourself more at ease instead of dis-ease. Okay? So let me go on to finish this. Okay, let me finish this. So it says here, crying is the end result of a pile of emotions and trauma that finally needs an outlet. Okay? So that's just like one way of letting built up emotions, suppressed ideas or things that you went through in your life, traumas, past traumas, so on and so forth. A way of releasing it and letting it out. The other way is meditation, yoga, confidence, things about confidence, being more confident in yourself. The lectures that I'm going to give is going to allow you to be more confident in yourself. Okay, mirror gazing work, understanding how to go into yourself and see the things that are going on in your own subconscious mind and conscious mind. Okay, so mirror gazing is not just going into your subconscious mind, it's also your conscious mind. Okay, it could teach you. It could give you an idea. You could use your creative mind. You could see something. Your creative mind could come out. Okay, that happened to one of my clients. He was trying to think of something for 2 weeks. He did a mirror gazing session with me, and it came right out. He found the answer to what he was looking for. And he put it to work, and now he's putting it to use. And you got to see him go. It's unbelievable. So balance yourself, guys. Balance your energy. Come up or go somewhere. It doesn't have to be at my place. Go somewhere. Go to a Reiki healing person. Go to an energy healer. Go get your chakras balanced. Do some balancing work, some balancing energy work, some meditations, do some plant medicines to help you release, okay? Help you release a lot of built up and suppressed emotions. The plant medicines, it's incredible. That Rape plant medicine that we're going to do September 16th and the 30th is unbelievable. You guys got to come up for that. I only have 15 spots available, so those spots are going to go quick. The word is starting to get out there now that we're doing plant medicines in Manalapan, New Jersey, where people are traveling to Peru and Colombia, or wherever they're going, Costa Rica, Peru, Brazil, to get plant medicines. We're going to be doing it right here in Manalapan, New Jersey. It's amazing. It's amazing. You guys got to look into it. Look into it. Understand it. Read about it. Google Rape, okay? Ayahuasca, mushrooms, okay, frog. Google these things. Learn about them. Don't just discount them. When I come up to you and I talk to you about it, understand what it's about and understand how it can help you and how it helped people. You won't believe, celebrities and all kinds of people. Okay? Mike Tyson's just one of them. I forgot there was somebody else. There was another woman singer that went on the plant medicines and cured herself. Mike Tyson cured himself. No more addictions. Takes away addictions. And then you could be addicted to anything. It just doesn't have to be drugs. You could be addicted to gambling. You could be addicted to eating. purchasing things, buying, spending money. You could be addicted to a lot of things. Okay, so it releases a lot of that of your addictions, also to plant medicines. But the crying is very, very important, and the balancing of your energy system. Okay, keeping your aura balanced and all your energy flowing, beautiful. And I'm gonna do some energy classes. I'm gonna teach you guys how to get your energy to flow. Just through some symbols and hand movements and things like that. Okay, it's only like a 15 or 20-minute class, but it's very, very effective. Very effective. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to ground yourself. Grounding is one of the most important things. To ground yourself, get rid of all your anxiety, depression, your headaches, your migraines, things like that. All of that disappears when you learn how to ground yourself. Very, very important. Okay, but very, very important to men. This video is dedicated to all the men out there. Okay, that thinking that crying is something to be shameful of. It's not something to be shameful of. Crying is the most healthiest thing that you could do in your life. Is to release, let it go. Okay, so this little passage that I just read to you is very, very important, and it goes on to say a lot. It goes on to say a lot in this book. This book is one of my Bible books. I love this book. I always read this book. I always come back to this book. You know what I mean? So let me just read this little part to you here. It says, when the body becomes quite tense, then it's a sign that the crying and sadness is accompanied with a great deal of anger, injustice, deep grief, such as loss or betrayal, and frustration. When the body becomes quite tense, when you're crying and your body becomes very tense, then it's a sign that the crying and sadness is accompanied with a great deal of anger. Okay, it says it right here, great deal of anger. So you have a built up amount of anger when you're crying and you feel tense and shaking and you're like crying. That's all anger that's coming out. You understand? Get all of that out. Get it out. Okay, this way you don't get the disease, the rheumatoid arthritis, the diabetes, okay, the depression, okay, the migraine headaches, and anything else you could think of. All right, so get it out, guys. Let it go. Balance your energy. Balance your feminine and masculine energy. It's very, very important. And get rid of your ego and learn how to let it go. If you got to cry, cry. Cry on your wife's shoulder. Cry on your kid's shoulder. Okay? Go to your friend's house. Cry to your friend if you have to. Or somebody you know. Whatever. Cry to a stranger if you have to. Sit with a stranger and just cry to him. Or whatever works. Whatever works. You know what I mean? But just get it done. Do it. Do it. All right, guys. Well, look, I hope to see you up at the studio. We got a lot of nice things going on. www.thekey2mindfulness.com. Make sure you use the number 2. The key to the number 2 mindfulness.com. It's our website. We're on Instagram also. The Key to Mindfulness. We're on Instagram. You can check it out. Check everything out. All right. Check out those classes. Those free classes coming August 26th and 27th. It's going to be amazing. Krav Maga, self-defense, jiu-jitsu, self-defense. We got 2 self-defense teachers, amazing people. Wow, unbelievable. God sent me some people, the yoga instructors. They're so beautiful. They're singing bowl meditations. I mean, the Thai massage. I mean, it just goes on and on. The things that we're going to be offering. So everything that's going to help you to proceed in your spiritual journey and in your life, and help you clear out a lot of things in your life that you might have going on. All right, guys. Well, listen, that's all I have for you today. And Let it go, man. Let it go. Don't be shameful. Don't be shameful. If you gotta cry, cry. Let it out. Okay? Do nothing but good for you. All right, guys. Take care. That's all I got for tonight. Take care. Have a good evening. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.